Okay.
Hey folks, this is Globetrotter Chris, and I'm here with my mom. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mom. And we just wanted to do a really short video on cruising. I know there's some folks out there who probably have never been on a cruise, or who are a little afraid to go on a cruise, or perhaps just doesn't know or don't know what to expect when going on a cruise. So I wanted to go ahead and ask my mom some questions. Is that right, Mom?
Yes.
Okay. So the first question I wanted to ask you is, what was the main reason that you wanted to go on your first cruise?
Just for the cruise experience. I've always been interested in cruising, and I wanted to see what it was like to get on a big cruise ship and to visit port after port every day, someplace different. That's why.
Great. And now that you've been on, how many cruises is it now?
3?
And you're about to go on your 4th.
Yes.
Fantastic. So after those experiences, what is the one thing that you absolutely loved about cruising?
Cruising, the whole experience. I love the ships, the accommodations, the food, which you can eat from morning to night. The people that take care of you. The idea that you can go to a port that the weather may be bad, but you know what? Tomorrow you're going to be somewhere else. If you didn't like the port that you were in, tomorrow you're going to be somewhere else, and you get to see a lot this way. You cover a lot of different islands, different locations when you're on a cruise ship.
Fantastic. Now, there's always cons to everything. What is the one thing that you do not like about cruising?
Getting off the ship. There's no real con in cruising. I love sea days, especially after my first cruise. Then I became more acquainted with what the ship has to offer on sea days, and how relaxing and how much fun just being on ship is. So really there is no con that I could think of except having to leave the cruise ship.
Okay. And 2 last questions. So what would you say to anyone what would you advise anyone to add to their cruise, or what would you advise someone to do on the ship to make the best of a cruise?
The first thing is, regardless of the difference in price, you have to have a balcony. No question, a balcony, because the views from the balcony are awesome. Some of my best shots of the sun rising, sun setting, and going in and out of different ports were taken from the balcony. And it's just a great, you have to have a balcony. What else?
I think that's a big one.
Yeah, that's one of the major ones. And to pay attention to what the information they give you about what's going on ship during the evenings, the different shows, and take advantage of everything that they offer you. And these things don't cost any. The places like the piano bar or the theater, it doesn't cost extra to get in, but they are great places. You can have lots of fun with the shows, the piano bar. I just take advantage of what's there on ship.
And a final question. What would you say to someone to encourage them if they've never been on a cruise and they're really not sure if they should?
Oh, especially, okay, that's a good one. Because of all the negative things that have been happening with the cruise line, not so much this year, but a few months back, if you look at the amount of cruises that go out every single day, with all the cruise lines, Norwegian, Royal, Carnival, Princess, and all the other ones, and the amount of ships that they have in the waters, and you hear maybe 4 ships had problems, Each of these ships have thousands of passengers on it. And with the ratio, it's like anything could happen any day.
Sure.
Okay, not with the amount of the volume of travelers on cruise ships. The incidences that happen at sea lately here are very minute with the amount of people going on cruise ships.
Cool, Mom. Well, thank you for all that information. So just to recap, folks, as she said, the conveniences, the accommodations, the food, the service are all pristine and wonderful on ships. Also, she said that the one con at times can be getting off ship because everyone at that one moment in time is trying to get off the ship. So always have patience with that. And can't stress enough what she said about balconies. Always spend the extra money or do what you can to get an upgrade to a balcony. It is worth every single penny. And finally, she is absolutely right. When it comes time to the cruise ships, safety is their number one priority for every passenger on ship. Okay? Well, again, thanks, Mom.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Again, this is Globetrotter Chris, and I'm going to post this, and thank you so much. Bye.
Great.